And welcome back to Chapter 23 of the My Pokemon Academia crossover What If. Last time in the My Pokemon crossover What If, we had the League of Villains kidnapping Bakugo in order to try to recruit him to their ranks. Unfortunately, the heroes, the champion, and the trainers, particularly the Elite Four and Police and Champion All Might, intervened. So they go in. All Might has his Lucario out. Now, All Might... why don't I get that guy up here right now? All Might has his Lucario. Now, as always, when a new Pokemon for a trainer gets revealed, I explain why I put him on the team. So, what Pokemon do we actually know he has on his team? We know he has a Machamp to signify like the super strength. We know he has a Braviary to symbolize kind of the... Obviously, he's a Japanese superhero, but he's kind of like their equivalent of Superman, that kind of truth, justice, American way, that sense of honor, nobility kind of thing. And now he has a Lucario. Why does he have a Lucario on this team? Well, he has a Lucario on this team because I wanted something that really kind of illustrated the more fighting aspect of All Might. All Might, for all for one and all that, all for one for all and all of his abilities, really was mostly a melee fighter. Braviary also represents the air gust that he can fire out with just his sheer alone. Lucario represents the more fighting aspect, whereas Machamp represents the sheer power of his abilities. Now, are there more Pokemon on his team? Absolutely. We're going to be getting to them within the next chapter. So, he's there. They're doing everything they can to put the villains at bay. Oh, God, what was his name? Sorry, I'm actually forgetting the name of the ninja. Edgeshot. I believe that was his name. Edgeshot comes in. I actually didn't even consider a Pokemon for him, if I'm going to be honest. But he knocks out Darkrai. You could probably use honestly, a fighting type would work out pretty well. Actually, not Mien. Is it Mienfoo? Or it's evolution? You know which one I'm talking about. Honestly, didn't prepare for that one. That's why there's no image there. It's the Gen 5 one that looks like it's a fighting cat almost. The pink-looking one, lavender-looking one. Comes and knocks him out. It's over, League of Villains. Unfortunately, just at that moment, another portal opens up. This isn't a Darkrai portal, though, who can kind of create voids, teleportation, all that stuff. This is a round, it's like a gold ring that suddenly appears, and all of a sudden, arms come out of nowhere and start snatching everyone else. Like, no, it can't be! Not him, no! And you'll be coming with me. Don't worry, I'm here, Shigaraki. And they disappear into the portal. So Lucario tries to attack with Aura Sphere, but nothing goes as planned in this case. So what happened here? Well, cut to Midoriya, Asui, basically the Asui Shinso. There is no Ida here this time around. There's no Uraraka, but there is Mina and Kirishima there, and they, like they did originally, followed along. They told to stay back so they can help, but clearly their friend's in trouble. They're going to help. And they thought they got the right place, but then it turns out they got the adjacent building. Several adjacent buildings down the block. And they realize like this isn't the place, but they see that this can't be the right spot. It's got to be the right spot. We're getting a beep here. Now, when I mean a beep, I mean more than their Pokemon is probably versatile enough to be able to track Bakugo to some degree. So the question is, what are they picking up in here that it seems like Bakugo? Well, A, Bakugo is now there. But B, and more importantly, as they snuck in prior to Bakugo being there, they see that they're in a lab of some kind. It's dark, but it's almost think kind of like what Mewtwo was in. Except there's lots of canisters, and they're seeing Pokemon. They're seeing Pokemon that they just don't recognize in these tubes. That they're clearly being experimented on for some reason. Like they're being tested for some reason. And the question is, what is it? And Midori's like, I'm getting a bad feeling here. All of a sudden, they hear a portal open. They duck behind there, and the League of Villains pop out. Bakugo pops out. His Pokeballs are also there. Like he was able to, they released him, and he snatched the Pokeballs, his Pokemon, before he could lose them. And they pop out. They pop out the portal. So, as they see, it's like, that's Baku, but that's Shigaraki. What happened? How'd we get here? Master, why? Why did you intervene? We could have taken them. Now is not the time, quite the time yet, Shigaraki. You were fortunate for me to intervene when you did. Your time will come, my child. Have no fear. And let's be clear, you can't see all. It's basically like that scene when he's actually legitimate. Not the scene where he's talking over the phone with the Dark Knight. The scene where he's actually introduced like a boss, where he just walks out of the shadows and then just takes down Genus and takes out Genus and a bunch of the other heroes like with ease. But he instead just walks out, and Bakugo and everyone suddenly gets this really cold chill right there. It's like, this guy's something's off with this guy. Like, what the hell? Never threat, Shigaraki. But I am here. I am here to guide your way. Even through your failures, you will have successes. For in life, the failures are sometimes the greatest successes. For we can learn more from failure than we can from triumph. Take this as a learning experience, Shigaraki. How did you get here? Oh, forgive me. My companion here loves to mess around. It's very useful for getting us out of individuals out of tough scrapes. Hoopa! And Unbound Hoopa appears. Now, right out the gate, you may be asking, why he's got a Hoopa on his team, and why does he have a Hoopa on his team? Like, that's not just a mythical Pokemon. Unbound Hoopa isn't just a mythical Pokemon. That's a pretty powerful mythical Pokemon. So why does he have that on his team? Well, several reasons, actually. All for One's goal involved the most powerful Pokemon, getting them, collecting them, and using them for something. So obviously he's going to have a legendary on his, at least one legendary minimum on his team. And more importantly, I wanted something to illustrate, because remember, as I just said, someone also commented, thank you by the way for commenting that I had a good knack for choosing Pokemon teams. I like to think I do too. Maybe I'll make that a series at some point. I'll wait at minimum until I'm done with this one before I even consider that. Maybe I'll make that an offshoot of the Zanpakuto theory video when I'm finished up those, because we are getting close to finishing those up. I mean, I've still got some to go through, but we are getting to the end. But I want something to illustrate. Remember the ability that All for One had of a kind of a specified teleportation. Remember, he had the ability to transport others through a type of teleportation to his location. Obviously, Hoopa has abilities beyond that to some degree when it comes to his teleportation and portals, but that's kind of why I chose a Hoopa on his team. So Hoopa goes back into the Ultra Ball he has him in, and Baku's like, who are you? You don't need my name. My true name is unimportant, for it's not who I am, but what I am, and what I am is a man with a dream, young Bakugo. And although looking for the companions to share that dream with, you could be one of those companions, if you so choose to be. And, holding out his hand, you can call me One for All. Now tell me, young Bakugo, don't you have quite the fiery temper and personality, quite the spirit for such a young lad. You remind me so much of Shigaraki here, though, if I were to be honest, you do have some differences to separate the two of you. Not in a bad way, of course, Shigaraki, but this lad you could learn something from. He has drive and ambition, don't you? You want to become the best. You want to surpass all your peers and All Might himself. I can help you with such things. And if all you need to do is... why should I trust you? Look around you, boy. This lab, everything, it's all for a goal, a purpose. After all, what is goals without results to show for it? And I have results. As again, what kind of results? Did the mythical Pokemon that just sent you here, is the mythical Pokemon that I just showed off to you that sent you not an example of such? And Bakugo does actually have to admit, yeah, I've never actually seen a legendary or mythical Pokemon before. That's impressive to some degree. He's not the only one. One I've acquired. I've acquired many specimens of connection. I could even gift you one, such as Darkrai, which I gifted to Shigaraki. You too could be lent such power. All you have to do is trust me, young Bakugo. And Bakugo's like, and Bakugo's just looking like, Midori wants to get involved, but he just saw a freaking Unbound Hoopa, who, by the way, level-wise, and I do have these levels calculated for all of them, is like twice as strong as any of their strongest Pokemon minimum. Like, there's no way any of them could survive, at best, his Larvesta, having somewhat of a type advantage, surprisingly. Thanks to his psychic attack, his bug type, he actually has resistance to the psychic of Hoopa. But he can maybe survive one shot, and that's it. He'd be taken down like a chump. Plus, it's something about this guy is very unsettling. But Midori's like, no, Kacchan, don't do it. Don't give it to him. It's like, all you have to do is say, and Bakugo's reaching out for him. And he's just reaching out. Surprisingly, though, and somehow, he's able basically to do a sleight of hand with his Pokeball, and all of a sudden Typhlosion comes out. I was like, you losers gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. The day you idiots get me to join your ragtag group of losers, the day I quit being a trainer. Trainer. I got goals and ambitions, but I'm gonna do it my way, not through some villains like you. Typhlosion eruption. I see. And then, Typhlosion is about to do eruption. However, low kick comes in out of nowhere, just boom, and just knocks Typhlosion right out. And not even a low kick. What attacks did I give this guy? I'm not revealing the Pokemon just yet. I want to be sure which attacks I actually gave it. Okay, we'll go with that one. A Sucker Punch gets in the way and just cold clocks Typhlosion. And a Sudowoodo first. Sudowoodo! It seems that we're not going to be able to reach such a deal after all, Sudowoodo. Please get rid of the lad for us, will you? And just as Sudowoodo, Midori and friends like, Kacchan, no! And they kind of see them. There's like friends of yours, Bakugo. They'll have to watch as we really get rid of you, as we cannot really have you interfering with our plans. Just at that point, though, another sound comes in, and a Lucario comes smashing through, with a voice saying, "Mirror Mash, Lucario!" Landing, basically reversing the cold clock, basically landing straight into Sudowoodo. And at that moment as well, I was wondering when you'd get here, Toshinori. Boom! All for one! And the clash begins. All Might versus All for One in a Pokemon style. Oh yeah, it goes down, but not until the next chapter. So, yeah, we're at 13 minutes. If I felt like it, I'd go longer, but I only prepared for this one chapter. I'd want all the images I want ready for the next chapter if I was going to go into the next chapter now, which I'm not going to. So we're leaving it here. All Might and All for One clash. Stay tuned for the next one coming, honestly, a week from now, because we're going to the week of who would win, not the week of what if now. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. As always, if you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. 9 days for who would win. Star Wars, Superhero, Magic, what if. Anything to do on the channel, put that in the comments below. Let me know. I'll get that at some point. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you folks next time. Oh, and hit that bell if you want notifications.